What is a life? A heartbeat that doesn't stop. A series of breaths, one after the other. What is a life? Is it the smiles, the tears, and the laughter? Is it about sharing that life with special people?
It's been a beautiful life. And as most things, it starts with family. I'm the last born of nine kids, 6 half-siblings and 3 full siblings. Everything I am really is from the love and the support I received from my parents and the value system that they passed on to us, but also from the support from the siblings that I have, especially my late sister Orine, that I was quite close to.
Is life a collection of dreams? Dreams of a better life, dreams of learning and a good education, dreams that lead you to the pinnacle of education with a doctorate in business leadership.
One of the things that my husband and I share is just the love for education. When I look at this picture, I'm reminded of the excitement we had when he got his BCom honours. I was pregnant with our first child, Sifiso. And after that, he got his CA, he passed his CA board exam. I've also been studying quite a lot in the past 10, 15 years. This is 2 years ago when I obtained my doctorate in business leadership, and it was a childhood dream, and yeah, it took so many years, but it was worth the wait.
Is life about big dreams, like the dream that gave birth to the Kusa Women Consortium in 1994? A company that began with investments in Pepsi-Cola and Sun International. Is life about growing your dreams? From Kusa to Mbekani, an occupational health company that started off by employing only 2 professionals.
The past 22 years have been very special. Even before I started Mbekani Group, I formed a group that was called Kusa Women Consortium. It was a group of 10 women. We ended up being 4. In a short space of time, we had invested in 2 companies, Pepsi and Sun International. Though Pepsi disinvested, as everyone knows, we still made a good return for ourselves. Sun International, we've been invested with them in KZN for 22 years now, and we continue to have a good return from that investment. We've grown in terms of sectors, in terms of the number of employees, and also just the creation of wealth that we have done in the past 20 years. I'm reminded here when I look at this picture of the 5-year celebration where we were celebrating just making it as women. Mbekani Health and Wellbeing started off just employing women, and there was a reason for that. We wanted to prove to ourselves that women can make it, and after 5 years we felt, guys can come in, we've proved to ourselves and whoever else that women can do it on their own.
Is life about going beyond your dreams? From one small company to a group of companies that create jobs and wealth? And an investment portfolio that grew from 2 initial investments to investments in listed companies in tourism, pharmaceuticals, commercial property, financial services, telecoms, and a private equity portfolio.
What a journey, 20 years in 2016. From starting with just 2 employees focusing in operations and health, 20 years later we have more than 100 direct employees. We have operations in more than just one sector. We have investments in different sectors. One of my passions after health is commercial property. We've invested in commercial property, but also we operate within the sector. In August, we moved into Sifiso Nxasana House, which is a property that we acquired about 2 years ago. And we don't only own the commercial property, but we also operate the properties through facilities management within the group.
Is a good life story about making those dreams come true? And when you write that story, what do you write? Is it about what you earn? Is it about position? Or is it about what you have done for others, giving back by uplifting those around you, developing marginalized communities, empowering previously disadvantaged people through work opportunities, and investing in the development of employees? Is a good life story about appointing people in the right positions and acknowledging their contributions?
As far as I can remember, since the 80s, the late 80s, Sizwe and I actually started giving back to the communities that we came from. One ways of giving back was through bursaries for underprivileged children. And 10 years later, we decided that we have to formalize it because we needed something that we could pass on to our children. In August this year, we launched the community center, Kancakubana Eqobo. It puts a smile on everyone's face in the family. It's that special.
Perhaps a good life story is a journey with milestones that mark the way. Like the first investment in listed entities and the first acquisition, and making inroads, accessing new businesses and growing to new territories.
There were highs, but also there were lows. But in spite of the lows, because of the support that I got, it's actually been worth every part of the journey.
Is it about gratitude? Gratitude for personal achievements and recognition for those achievements. Like the Lifetime African Economy Builder Awards, being recognized as one of Africa's most influential women in business and government for the SADC South region, and being recognized as the Fabulous Woman of the Year. A good life story is about all this and more. It's a story about those around you who have made it happen. Those who have walked with you each step of the way.
It started as a dream, Mbekani. And because of the commitment of the staff, the Mbekani family, it became what it is today, a successful group of companies. I really am so grateful for the commitment and your hard work and giving of your best at all times. Thank you so much.
This is a life of learning, of earning, and of empowering. This is the life of the Mbekani Group. And this is our story.